I'm Donald Trump, and I'm going to say something. I don't think there's any line with humor at all. I believe, that's what comedy is. And I do an improvised stand-up act every single event and rally that I do. And I love it. The people love it. We love making fun of Marco. We love making fun of Ted. We love making fun of Crooked Hillary. There is no line. The only line is the wall, an incredible wall, and it's going to be on the border. Bernie?
Look, I understand that there is a line between what is funny and what is not funny. For me personally, I always look back to the Smothers Brothers. Whatever they did, I think is both funny and straddles the line between offensive and not offensive, but gets away with it. I am also a particular fan of Tom Lehrer. I thought a lot of his piano songs were particularly satirical and also almost funny. Beyond that, Will Rogers. I remember meeting Will Rogers many years when I was a middle-aged child. And I look back to the classic days of Thomas Nast and his dangerous political cartoons taking on the elite 1% of his time. So yes, be funny, but I think more importantly than that, make sure that you are pissing people off. Thank you.
All right, as me, Anthony Atamanuik, no, there's no line. You can do anything. Just has to do with your intent. And quite frankly, if people are upset by it, who cares? That's the First Amendment. Everybody gets to express themselves, and if I express myself and someone doesn't like it, they can express themselves back at me. But the only line in free speech would be yelling fire in a crowded movie theater or any threat to the general civil unrest in the sense of immediate threat. Besides that, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I think if you're doing comedy, this is James Adomian, Bernie Sanders. I think if you're doing comedy, you have a wide berth with what you can get away with. And I think it's really, more than being offensive, it's like, can you answer for it as something you believe in? Or if you're doing comedy that's something you don't believe in order to make fun of it, then have a point that's clearly communicated. I think more than being offensive and not offensive, or being offensive versus funny, I think you should look at how clear a message are you putting across. And you got to make them laugh.